One of the things I've learned in this long roller coaster life of mine is that we're going to experience pain. We're going to experience disappointments. We're going to experience things that don't go our way. And we're going to go through frustration, depression, and regret. But at the end of that, what do you do? What decision do you make? How you come out of that is how you respond. Life is all about responses. It's not what happens to you. It's how you respond. Now, what does that mean? How do you get into that? You know, we all go through this. All things are going to happen. You're going to regret. You're going to look back years. Why did I do this? Why did I think this way? And you can't let that fester for years and years and years. You have to respond to it. There's a disappointment that you had, or a relationship that went bad, or you had an opportunity that didn't go your way. You have to respond to make that better. Don't live with that. Don't just say, okay, yeah, life didn't go my way. It wasn't in the cards for me. No. You have to respond until you find your right call. And it's all about responses. So many of us, things happen. It's just like, okay, there's bad things happen to everybody. That's life, and that's true. But also, when everybody decides to respond, there's a light at the end of that tunnel. Trust me. You can come out of anything. It takes time. We say in life, and I have the saying that, if you have a relationship with life, you're going to go through domestic abuse. And I say that respectively, but having a relationship with life is just living. That's all that means. If you're living, face, it's going to hurt you, it's going to stomp all over you, it's going to lie to you, it's going to do all kind of things to you. But when you respond, life will step aside. So get up, make a decision. Whatever happened years ago, stop living off it, okay? If it's something that you wanted to do years ago that you didn't do, respond, do it. If it's a relationship that didn't work out for you, there's other people out there. Get out there, respond, do it, live your life. Right? If there's an opportunity that you had, you missed. There are other opportunities. Respond. Life is all about response. Responding makes us who we are. When we respond, that's our makeup. That's our second chance. And that's just basically giving us a second chance of telling life, hey, I'm not done. You knocked me down, but I am. I'm coming back. It's our makeup. Our response is what defines us, how we respond. Everybody's going through it. So, when you see successful people, when you see people who you admire, or people who are living happy, I guarantee you it's because they responded to many challenges, many obstacles. They just didn't sit and say, "What was me?" Year after year after year after year, let it fester until they give up. No, they responded. It wasn't easy. Response takes time. Things happen to us, that happens to us in a second. It can happen to us in a day. It takes a short time for bad things to go worse. But responding takes longer, and that's why it's so hard. You gotta stick with it. You gotta, whether it takes months, years, you have to keep responding and come back stronger. So remember, whatever happens, it's okay. Right? You're not the first, and you darn sure won't be the last. So whatever happens, brush yourself off. Give yourself time. I know pain lasts for a little while. So it's okay to be upset and be hurt. Get over it, but get back and respond. How am I going to respond to this? That's the question. How am I going to respond? How am I going to come back? What steps do I have to take? Take those steps, and you'll feel much better. And it'll be a learning lesson, for most cases. So remember, don't dwell on your mistakes, your problems, your mishaps. Even when people have done you wrong, always respond, and better days will come because you're not done.